What's up, team? My name is Kyle David, and in this video I want to share a strategy that I've used to create millions of dollars over the past 10 years while also being able to live a pretty amazing lifestyle. First, I want to outline some of the benefits of becoming a connector, and then we're going to dive into some of the challenges and disadvantages of becoming a connector. After that, we will go through a basic checklist of things you need to do to get started as a connector if it's something that interests you.
We might not be alone.
The one thing that every business needs is a paying client. They have a product or service, they need paying clients or they will fizzle out and die. So if you can create a bridge between these paying clients and their money and the business's products or service, you can become very valuable when you connect these guys together. Some people refer to this as a middleman. That has a negative connotation. We're gonna call this a connector because you connect people to opportunities. I've got some notes over here, so don't mind me if I'm looking off screen. Biggest advantage, in my opinion, the biggest benefit of becoming a connector is you can be your own boss. Rather than getting a sales job with a company, you just go out, find people, and connect them to offers. So one, you can be your own boss. Two, you can get started with very little money and no experience. Another benefit is once you get good at this, you can really make as much money as you want. There is no ceiling to this. That's why I usually look for products and services that are high ticket, that have a lot of room to build margin or profit in for yourself. Another benefit is you can make a lot of money very quickly. You don't have to spend time creating a product, reinventing the wheel. You just find a product that already exists that you believe in or a service, and then you connect it to people who wanted that service anyway. The last benefit I'll mention is that you don't have to be an expert. You can really dive into any niche you have interest in, and you can actually learn some of these businesses fairly quick if you dedicate a good amount of time and effort to this. Some of the challenges of becoming a connector are communication. You know, if you're connecting this client to this business and they have to go through you, you might have to communicate multiple times back and forth. Can create some problems, but you can easily fix this by hiring an assistant or an admin to help you do this. Another challenge is that you're at the mercy of these businesses. You know, if you connect a client to a business and they fail to deliver their service or product in a good way, that looks bad on you. Your name is on that, so you need to be very careful about the businesses you choose to work with, and we'll dive more into that a little bit later. Another challenge of becoming a connector is competition. Because you have almost no barrier to entry, other people that are connecting clients to businesses are going to exist. You're going to have to find a way to compete with them and make yourself stand out. There's plenty of ways to do it, and we will dive into that in future videos if you guys find this valuable. The last challenge of becoming a connector is work. You have to get out there. You've got to get in front of clients and get them connected to these businesses. So if you don't have money, that might look like knocking on doors or DMing a ton of people. If you do have money, it might look like running ads, hiring sales teams. I mean, you can go all the way up, or you might be using an e-commerce platform to get your product in front of people. Lots of ways to do that. Again, we'll dive into that later on. If you feel like you're good at connecting with people, good at hyping up products, good at conveying a message, then this might be for you. And we're gonna dive into the basic steps to get an offer off the ground and start making money with this. First, you need to choose a product or service that you're excited about. If it's something you don't believe in, you're gonna have a tough time telling people about it and connecting customers to that product. So choose something you're excited about. Right now, I'm most excited about some of the investment opportunities that I'm creating a bridge between. And because I'm so excited about them, it's very easy for me to talk about them with people in any setting or situation. Two, make a list of companies that offer the product or service and start reaching out to them. Start asking them if they're open to you bringing them clients, what they would charge you. You can start getting an idea if there's actually going to be money to be made as you talk to these companies. And also, you can start deciding which companies you like better and which ones you could see yourself working with. Next, you'll want to set up an LLC and a business bank account so that you're legit, so that you can actually collect money from the clients, and so that you can pay your business partners out of the business account. You also may need some agreements between you and the client and you and the business as well. If you guys shoot me a DM on Instagram here asking me, I will send you templates that I've used to do business with clients and businesses. Also, you may want to consider having an attorney look over it to make sure you're not, doing anything wrong. But I have the basic templates for you. You'll also want to create a basic website. I actually might recommend doing this before you reach out to the companies you're interested in working with. It depends how serious you are about the product or service, because you might make a website and then end up deciding it's not for you, there's not enough money, or you don't like the business, and then you wasted time on the website. But if you approach businesses telling them you want to bring them more clients and you already have a website that looks legit, it's going to make it easier to negotiate with these businesses. At this point, you should have a product or service figured out. You should have gotten in touch with a few businesses that interest you. You should have a website, and you should more or less know your numbers, have your bank account set up, your agreements in place. You essentially have a business ready to go. From this point, all you got to do is get your offer in front of people. It's up to you to make a compelling offer. If you're selling solar, and there's a million other people that are also connectors in the solar space, so why are they buying from you? Some people will add multiple services so that the clients feel like they're getting a better deal. Not only are they getting solar, but they're also getting insulation and a smart thermostat, and that could make you stand out, for example. So those are the basic steps that you can use to sell almost any product without having to hold inventory, rent a place, invent something. It's a super easy way to create a lot of cash pretty quick. I personally have used this strategy in multiple different businesses, from solar to paid advertising to tax and accounting, even investments. It can apply to many different industries. That's the beautiful thing about it. If you like this video, subscribe. If there's something specific you have a question about, leave it in the comments or drop it in my DMs on Instagram. Again, I've used this to make millions of dollars and live an amazing lifestyle over the past 10 years. And it's something that almost anyone can do with zero experience, no money. If you're somewhat likable and outgoing and like to connect with people, this could be a great way for you to make a lot of money. Much love.